What's up YouTube? Back with another story time already. This one's about ketamine. Only a few other ketamine stories that I've got. So let's get right into the video. Right, so the first ketamine story, I guess that you could call it, that I've got is when I stopped over at my mate Joe's house. So it started off by, I was over here at my dad's at Dewsbury, and it were the day of the sesh. Once again, you'll hear about a lot of sessions in these story times because we get up to a lot of fucking dumb shit. And one sec. And yeah, so I went down Nottingham. Took me about an hour and a half on the bus. It was fucking terrible. It was one of the worst bus journeys I've ever had in my life. Yeah, almost got robbed 3 times. I'll tell that in another story. Almost got robbed 3 times on that one bus journey. Finally got in Nottingham. Saw one of my mates called Armin. We had a cig together, just chilled for a little bit. And then it was time to get the cat. I think it was 25 quid on me. Went and bought a pouch of baccy and messaged the dealer, I guess you could say. Messaged him, got some cat, half a gram. And then he dropped it off at Sesh because he's one of our mates and he were there anyway. So I got the cat, started doing a key, did a fat key, sniffed it straight up my nostrils. And Joe came round the corner, gave him a key, and then me and him were just fucking. I were gone after that key already because it was that fucking big, and the cat that he were in this time, well, it was the strongest one that I'd ever had in. And so the night went on, more people showed up. We were just putting music on, blasting music out on JJ's speaker, blasting music, having a good time. Definitely not doing any drugs possible because we are all anti-drugs members of the society of the world. And the night went on, we kept doing more keys, and my bag went slowly, went from a 0.5 to a 0.2. So I saved about 0.2 for when I got into Joe's, and when we finally got into Joe's, this is where all the funny shit started happening. So me, Joe and Evan were all stopping at Joe's house, and his mum, luckily for us, because we were already fucked by that point, Evan were pissed, Joe were pissed and a little bit kitty. So we went upstairs. I got my stuff from my auntie's. We went back upstairs to his bedroom. I set up my PS4 for some fucked up reason, even though I were only staying there for a night. Set up my PS4, went downstairs to meet Joe. Joe was in the kitchen. We're pissed as fuck. I've never seen him as gone off drink. He were pissed as fuck. Opened the fridge. He went, "Oh, there's a pizza in the fridge." He took out the pizza. It were a spicy meat feast, I can remember that. He started just taking out the pizza from the pizza box, and as he took it out, he grabbed it, and it just went, dropped all over the place. He went, "The pizza's gone on the floor." It was so fucked. But I had to get out the vacuum cleaner, I guess you could call it, Hoover, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Got out the Hoover, started hoovering up the pizza, as you do. Started mopping floor. What happened after that? Oh, I put the pizza in. We all went upstairs. I went upstairs before Joe, and So I said to Joe, I'll save you a bit of this cat. And what did I do when I went upstairs? As soon as I went upstairs, I went, Evan. He went, what? Shall I do it? Shall I do this line? Yeah, do you fancy it like? That's what Evan said. Even though he didn't do drugs because he's a fucking wet wipe. Only joking, love you Evan. So I racked out the line, put it all on his bedside, on his drawers where he puts all his fucking shit or whatever, I don't know, puts all his clothes. I may as well spat this up. So dumped it out on there, put it into a line, sniffed it, straight up the nostrils, sniffed it straight up. Joe comes upstairs. Right boys, ready to do this fucking line. Me and Evan just looked at him and started dying laughing. I just went, you haven't got a line anymore, it's in my nostrils. Told him that I did the line, he was not happy. He did not look happy, not one bit. So, after I did the line, the night went on. We were all cooped up. Well, we had some arguments about who was sleeping where, guess you could say. Eventually it went from me sleeping on his little spinny chair, whatever the fuck you want to call it, to me sleeping in the bed. Yeah, I was slept next to Joe, Evan were on the spinny chair, and Joe were in the bed as well, yeah. And all night, all you could hear from Joe every time me and Evan, every time we opened our mouth, he was just going, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, Evan, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I don't know what happened to him, he was just being a funny cunt. And then the night went on, me and Evan decided, fuck it, let's play some FIFA. So I got out of Joe's bed to plug my PS4 in and just went wee, poof, fell on the floor. His fucking bedroom banged so much. His sister were downstairs. His sister were, well, yeah, down the stairs on the floor below us, because it's a 3-story house. It's like one of them attic bedrooms. So we were on the top floor, obviously, in his bedroom in attic, and so it banged very, 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 very loudly, and he woke up, he was going, what the fuck have you just fucking done? I went, I found, because obviously I fell over, and I were a fucking spacker, I was fucked on cat, wasn't a good situation. And yeah, woke up next day, we had a cig in his bedroom, I went out, went to watch my cousin at football, and that was it for story 1. Right, so I know this was meant to be a fucking Ket story time, but I've decided we'll do Ket and Power, because I've got a funny Power story. So, I snuck out with Kai, Ozzy, and Tegan, and Jess Durkin, I think. And Kai's cousin, Josh, came, because we snuck out here about 1 in the morning. We went to Greenbridge down Racker Green, sat on that green bridge, and Kai's cousin showed up and he had power. So me and Kai, I had about 3 keys of power, Kai had a few more, but they were me and ask him, they were fucking, well you can't ask him, but they were big fucking keys. We did a few keys each, and me, Kai, we all went down to the canal. Bearing in mind it were about 3 in the morning at this point, we were all laughing our tits off because me and Kai were fucked and Josh were fucked. We were all fucked, well not all of us, but yeah. So we went down to the canal, it were about 2 in the morning, and it was fucking freezing. And Kai decides to strip off, jump in the fucking canal, dives in the canal straight, just half 2 in the morning, freezing cold water, dives in the canal, because he's just a fucking crazy bastard. Fuck's sake. So after Kai jumps in the canal, he gets out, and then we're bored as fuck, we don't know what to do. Like, there's literally, the night is still fucking young, I guess, because we didn't get out for that long. And we see that one of our mates called Sophie was having an house party. So we decided, fuck it, why don't we go to it? And then it changed up. Me and Josh were the only ones who went to the house party, because every other fucking person, Kai, Tegan, Jess, Oscar, they're just fucked off home. Everyone just went home except me and Josh. And I can't remember if Kai went or not, but he maybe went. So we went to the house, I knocked on the door, we all went in. I remember there were Sophie sat in the living room, which she went down, not the first left, the second left, she went down and she was in there with Leo, who were passed out on the sofa. And then in the kitchen were Josh and Jack, who were doing fucking power. So then I did another line of power in there, because it were wearing off by this point. It were about 3:30 in the morning. They were all having an house party. Jack did a line, Josh did a line, I did a line. And after we all did that, went into the room. Because I had no phone or because I was grounded, that's the only reason why I snuck out. So we all went into the living room. Everyone was smashed, Leo were passed out, as I said. I grabbed Sophie's iPad, started fucking I just remembered having iPad here and going, oh, that song on? Nah, fuck it, that song. That song actually. That song. Oh no, they'll put this song on. I must have gone through about fucking 16 songs in about 40 seconds because I just kept changing my mind. So then, as we were fucking fucked, I were stood up raving, fucked, and I signed into my Snapchat on Sophie's iPad, and I started fucking videoing myself. I wish I still had the videos, but my Snapchat account got hacked. I'd put the videos on screen if I had them, but yeah. Josh went by this point because he couldn't be arsed or something. He went, so it were just all us. And then Sophie decides to fucking pull out the hoover and start hoovering up at 4 in the morning while obviously all neighbours and shit are asleep. Leo, I don't know where the fuck Leo went. He were gone. And we were in the room, fucked. And it was just a fucking funny night. We sat cleaning the room and all house at 4 in the morning. I ended up mopping up 4 and just fucking slipping and banging me back. Almost got a fucking concussion, I'm pretty sure I did actually. Pretty sure I got a concussion from it. Smashed my head on back at 4. So then it got to about 6:30 and me and Sophie went round to Corey's to, I don't know, smoke a joint I guess. We went round to his house, he had a joint and we fucking, I were already gone but Sophie and Corey smoked the joint while I went home, but because I'd obviously snuck out and my mum were going to be awake and she were obviously fucking, where have you just been, where have you just come from? So I took £1.50 out of the jar from home, went to the shops, bought a carton of milk, went home, climbed through the window, came into the house with a fucking pint of milk saying, oh, I've just been out for a pint of milk, mum. We had no milk in. Open fridge, there were 2 fucking massive cartons of milk. What could I do? She didn't know. I just went along with it though. I still went along with it. Eventually, she fucking never found out. I don't think my mum ever knew that I fucking snuck out, but fuck it. In fact, no, she does. I've told her before. But yeah, that were the ketamine and power stories. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on for next time we upload on the channel. Hopefully next time it'll either be Joe's video or Kai's video on their story time, whatever the fuck they want to do. And peace out, cunts.